Hey there, Kate. How's it going?
Not too well. The Bureau is investigating another nasty case the FBI handed us.
Another serial killer?
Seems like it.
Why is the FBI wanting us to get involved with these things?
Well, some of these cases included the occult or paranormal stuff. Rumor is going around that there's an ominous unknown killer they're trying to track down. The BPRD has been calling him the Lullaby Killer when the feds aren't around. Pretty creepy stuff, if any of it were true.
It just sounds like they don't want to do their jobs.
I hear you, but they still want us to investigate them. Here's the rundown on the guy, if you ever decide to read the file for a change. Child murderer, abductions, mutilations, and dresses like a clown to boot. Calls himself Baggy Britches and constantly speaks in the third person.
Sounds like a nut job to me. Why don't they just lock him up now and throw away the key?
Like I said, they're still wanting us to get involved because he mentioned a clown doll being involved. And they want us to make sure that it's not cause for an insanity plea. If you ask me, it's a smart call. We've got the best agents working on that doll as we speak. Hopefully his story won't hold much water and we can get this guy out the door.
Yeah. I guess I'll go listen to what he's got to say. Probably nothing important anyway. If there's nothing else, we can hand him over to the police, right? Or the FBI at the very least?
That is the plan.
Good. I've got a headache. Let's get this taken care of. Hey, kiddies! It's your old pal Baggy Britches, the greatest clown alive! Just call me Baggy, though. Mr. Britches with my father's name. So I've heard you've been rounding up killers, so you could hear some scary stories about ghosts and monsters. Well, Baggy Britches has a story for you, kiddies. Oh, yes, he does. You see, Baggy Britches isn't quite what he seems. Baggy Britches wasn't always a clown. Ooh. You see, Baggy Britches used to be a fireman. Yes, he did. He got to play around with the big hoses and the fire trucks with the sirens that go woo, woo, woo. Those were some fun times. Baggy Britches had a lot of friends back then. Though his name wasn't Baggy Britches back then. It was, let's see here, Roland, Ronald, Robert, Rodriguez. It was something with an R. Well, it doesn't matter. Baggy Britches is Baggy Britches now. Yes, he is. One day, when old Baggy Britches was doing fireman things, he got a call saying a house not too far away had been set aflame. Ooh. Place lit up like a matchstick and burned like a bad infection. So Baggy Britches and his team of firemen set off their big jolly red truck to put the fire out. We were going to be the heroes. Oh, yes, we were. We were going to be the heroes. But that's when Baggy found him, wasn't it? Wasn't it, kids? Baggy went to the house, helped out the man inside. The man and his wife and his kids, and he saved their lives and put the fire out, didn't he? He went in and he sprayed the hose around. He went in and he saw where the fire had started. And he saw an empty kerosene container. Burnt up. He saw it. That's when he saw a little doll. That's when he saw it. Baggy Britches went and saw a little clown dolly, untouched by the hungry flames and angry smoke. No soot, no scorches, nothing. Baggy Britches decided to keep him for good luck or something, I don't know. If this little clown couldn't get burned, well, then neither could Baggy. Baggy took the little dolly and put him up in his big coat. He put him in his coat and he walked out of the scorched home. He walked out past the fire trucks, past the ambulances, past the police cars. But as he walked by the police cars, Baggy noticed that the man he had just saved was pointing at him. He was pointing and shouting, "Clown, you took it! Please, get rid of it, destroy it!" The police officers that were questioning the man looked at Baggy. Baggy said he didn't know what the man was talking about. The police went back to questioning the man using words like arson and insanity. Such big words, wouldn't you say? Baggy walked past his friends, walked past his fire truck. Baggy just walked all the way home. He walked home and he put the clown dolly on his shelf. It was looking at his bed. Baggy liked the clown, but he didn't want it watching him sleep, so he turned it away. Baggy made a bit of dinner, watched some TV, and then went to sleep. Baggy woke up in the middle of the night. It was 3 a.m., I think. Baggy Britches' memory isn't so good anymore, children. Anyway, Baggy woke up and he saw the clown on the end of his bed, sitting upright. Now Baggy was very confused, as he had put it on his shelf before he went to sleep. Then the clown dolly started singing. Yes, I think it was trying to sing. It came out more like a wobbling Talopi music played through glass and water. It wasn't entirely unpleasant, really. Baggy decided he liked this little clown. I mean, who else would sit and sing him sweet songs in the middle of the night? Baggy went back to sleep with the gargling sound of the clown's sweet song in his ears. Baggy woke up the next morning feeling better than he ever did. Oh, yes, he did, because it was the first day in his life he would feel what I feel now. Baggy checked his closet for his clothes. All that was in there was some cheap clown clothes, a multicolored vest, a white undershirt, and a pair of big, droopy, baggy breeches. Baggy breeches for Baggy Britches. So Baggy put on his new clothes. And he went out to the kitchen and grabbed a steak knife. Baggy didn't know why he needed a steak knife, but in his mind it was better to be prepared. Plus, the steel felt cool and the handle solid. It would be good to have this with him. So Baggy went out and decided to visit the circus. He decided to visit the circus and put on a show for all of you nice little children. Didn't he? Yes, he did. So he went out to the circus. He found a nice little boy and asked his name. He said his name was Jonathan. Baggy said, "Hello, Jonathan. Would you like to play a game?" And Jonathan had said yes. So Baggy brought him to the outskirts of the circus, and he told Jonathan they were going to play a game of hide and seek. Jonathan said this was his favorite game, and Baggy was so happy because that's Baggy's favorite game too, wouldn't you know? This kid wasn't very good at it, though. How do you know that? You want to know how I knew that? That's why I asked. Because it only took them about a week to find him. And that's the story of Baggy Britches' first game of hide and seek, kiddies. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember to stay safe, because it certainly wasn't his last. I think we have all we need here. Kate, can I see you outside for a second? What the hell was that?
Same story you told the feds. Verbatim, too. Guess we're not going to need to keep him any longer. At least I can rule him out as the lullaby killer. I'm gonna go see Manning about this ordeal. Maybe see what we can do to get some of these serial killer cases back to the feds and out of the Bureau's hands. Thanks for stopping by on this one. Though I hear Abe caught a doozy earlier today that they want you to take a look at. The guy mentioned you by name while going on about something with the end of the world. Should be fun. Get a move on, HB.
Great. More fun.